Yeah, 1-1 this weekend. I think Friday's game was disappointing for us. We created so many chances. I think we had a total of 25 shots on goal. We had 10 corner kicks, and to not be able to put more of those away was really frustrating. I don't think it's not that we played terrible. It's just that we did enough to get the opportunities and then didn't finish them, and so that has to be something that we work on. And again, then we go into Sunday's game, and we're grateful that we got 2 goals out of that game, but still, to see us miss opportunities and to not be able to to work so hard to create something and then not be able to finish the product it's really frustrating. So that's something that I think we just have to continue to work on as a team, and hopefully and I think the girls feel the same way. They know it's right there, and we've got to be able to do it. So hopefully that gives them a little bit of motivation coming into the 2 weeks from now when we start with some conference schools. I think we just need to spend more time doing a lot more of the repetition of it. I think a little bit with the grass fields that we played on, I think we're getting underneath the ball a little bit more than we normally would just because of the different surface. That's just, that didn't win or lose us the game. We've got to be better than that. And so I think just repetition of getting, replicated the kind of goal scoring opportunities that we're going to have in games and being able to continually finish them. We work on things a lot, and we try to put them in game-like scenarios as much as possible, so that way when they get out there, they're hopefully able to do it. But there's also added pressure in a game, and all these different components. So I think that we just have to kind of clear our head and be able to focus on the one thing that we're trying to do at that moment. Defensively, I think we've been pretty strong in all of our 4 games so far. I think we've got great leadership and experience from Cass and Ann, and then any of the outside backs, we've got Alicia and Cass and Nev that's played out there, and I think all of those, each and every one of those players brings with them just experience from their past that lens that like allows them to be able to take on these tough forwards from the other team. They have no easy task out there. They've been dealing with some fast, strong, mean forwards, and day in and day out they show up and continue to shut them down. And to see them only get 2 shots off is a great thing. And hopefully we can carry that when we play even tougher competition and tougher schools in our conference. Amanda, since the day she's gotten here, she's been just a solid goalkeeper. She's very good at her distribution. She is the goalkeeper that can stop a point blank shot, a shot from inside the box that you think there's no way in heck she's going to be able to do it, and she'll do it. And so she just has this, she's just so explosive and can get a hand out and can get a foot out. So that's definitely, something that she's great at doing and has saved us in games for sure many a times. And Gracie is just all around a solid goalkeeper. I think, she's been getting more and more experience in the couple games that she played. So I think, maybe a little less of the nerves and more, and hopefully it's building some more confidence. She can hit a ball 60 yards, so she can be the first person to start our attack after she makes a save. So that's, a really good quality for her. She's strong, she's athletic, she can, she positions well, so she can make great saves. So I think either one of them, I'm comfortable with both of them back there, both from saving the balls, but also from distributing and getting us working down the field. I don't think we've made that decision yet. We look at each weekend and kind of see what things look like, what makes the most sense. Right now, I think they're both capable of playing in any game. So, if one starts to show more than the other, or if we feel like, the split is working, we might stay with it. I don't think we've made any definitive decisions. Super exciting to see Maisie score. She's really stepping it up this year, and I'm really proud of her. I think she's giving us so much more and creating so much more, both by giving balls to the forwards, but also obviously taking that shot and getting a goal for us. She worked really hard to get that thing off. She hit it well, and it was a rocket. There was a slight deflection from their defender, but I think either way that thing was going in. She hit it just solid. The bench definitely erupted. It's always so exciting when one of your teammates gets that first goal of their career or of the season. So it was a great moment, and she earned it. She got herself in a good position to get the shot off. Absolutely. It's, we can't have one person score goals for us. And obviously with Grace's success last year, she's a target for other teams. They know to watch out for her. They put, she tends, because she plays in the middle, to have 2 defenders on her, near her. So she's, it's really hard in some cases for her to even get shots off. So it's great to see other people stepping up. Like I said, we've got a lot of forwards. I think they're all capable of scoring, and Jessie's shown that she can do it. Gabby's stepping up and getting them in, and I obviously think Em and Keely and other players of ours are fully capable of getting those shots off. But it is also nice to see Amazie, who is an offensive midfielder, take some shots from outside. So that's the thing that we kind of talk to the team about, is we can't just be one thing. As soon as they shut one thing down, then we have to have another tool in our toolbox, and so it's great that other players are stepping up. We are so excited to be back home finally, after being two road trips the first couple weeks, which is hard on the players. They missed Thursday and Friday classes those first 2 weeks, so they're playing a little bit of catch up right now. Really looking forward to a hard week of practice, and then we're giving them the weekend off just to kind of recuperate mentally, physically. I think some kids are planning to go home and seeing their parents. They haven't seen them since they came up here in August, so I think I think that is a really neat thing to be able to do. It's never happened in the past. We've never had a bye week, but then leading into hopefully some recuperation and everything leading into that home weekend, and it's going to be an exciting weekend. We've got homecoming going on, football's home. I just think there's going to be so much excitement. I know that our team is going to be excited, and and really I think even though maybe we haven't, I think we weren't necessarily proud of the split this weekend. I do think we still have a little bit of momentum leading into these upcoming games, so I feel confident with what we can do over the next 2 weeks to get ourselves ready. I think we're at the point, we've been going just over a month now. I think it's a good time to give them a couple days to really recover fully. But obviously, finishing right now is our biggest concern. If you look at the amount of shots and corner kicks that we're creating and the amount of goals we're scoring, we've got to tidy that up. We've got to make the most of those opportunities. So that'll be a big focus for these next 2 weeks.